Bill Gates, who is among the wealthiest individuals in the world, recently made a noteworthy investment of $9 billion. This investment has drawn significant attention, particularly because it was made in Microsoft stock, the same company that he co founded and transformed into one of the most prosperous businesses globally. Although Microsoft has been the primary contributor to Gates' immense fortune, he has not owned a significant portion of the company's stock in recent times. Hi there, welcome to Luxio, the place where we motivate and inspire future billionaires like you. In this video, we'll talk about the story behind Gates' latest investment and his extensive association with Microsoft stock. Let's start. During Microsoft's initial public offering, or IPO, in 1986, Gates possessed 49% ownership of the company. But as Microsoft expanded, his ownership gradually decreased. At the young age of 31, Gates became the youngest billionaire in history in 1995, and in the following years, he would also become the world's richest person, a title he held for several years. Despite his enormous wealth, Gates had other responsibilities and interests beyond Microsoft. Inspired by the philanthropic work of Andrew Carnegie and John D. Rockefeller, he made charitable contributions a top priority. In 2000, Gates and his wife combined three family foundations and donated stock worth $5 billion to build the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which he then focused on. In the same year, he gave up his position as Microsoft's CEO and became the chief software architect, remaining the chairman of the board. Gates continued to transition himself away from full-time work at Microsoft, and in 2014, resigned as chairman to become a technology advisor. In 2020, he stepped down from this role as well. To concentrate on his philanthropic activities, Gates resigned from his board positions at Microsoft and Berkshire Hathaway. Over the decades, he sold off a larger percentage of his Microsoft stock to provide financing for his foundation. Through his friendship with Warren Buffett, Gates gained valuable knowledge about the investment industry, which led him to diversify his wealth outside of Microsoft. Additionally, Buffett decided to donate his enormous fortune to the Gates Foundation, gradually giving away his Berkshire Hathaway stock. Since its establishment in 2000, this has resulted in massive funding. The foundation has already spent a total of $79.2 billion, with Gates contributing $39 billion and Buffett contributing $35.7 billion. The Gates Foundation aims to increase its spending rate in the future, which will be funded by future donations and the growth of the assets in their trusts. The Gates Foundation Trust currently manages just under $34 billion in assets, which are managed with great care, as the foundation's future funding depends on the performance of this portfolio. Recently, Gates invested $9 billion of his wealth in Microsoft stock, which was added to the trust's assets. In the third quarter of 2022, the Gates Foundation Trust purchased 39.26 million shares of Microsoft, which are valued at $9.14 billion. This represents more than 4,000% increase from the trust's previous position. It is noteworthy that Microsoft, the source of Gates' original wealth, has been only a small part of the trust's investments until now. But since Gates no longer holds any position or board seat at Microsoft, he has made a significant investment in the company's stock, which is now the largest holding in the Gates Foundation Trust. Microsoft accounts for 26.91% of the trust's portfolio, making it a more substantial position than Berkshire Hathaway, which accounts for 23.32%. Other significant investments include Canadian National Railway, Waste Management, John Deere, Caterpillar, and more. While there's been no official reason provided for Gates' recent purchase of Microsoft stock, it's obvious that Microsoft is a successful business with consistent subscription revenues and big long-term growth drivers across the cloud, artificial intelligence, and productivity sectors. Over the past 5 years, Microsoft has shown an increase in earning growth, with a 16.49% compound annual growth rate in free cash flow per share. They also have a reputation for paying high-growing dividends and performing consistent share buybacks. With over $107 billion in cash and negative $46 billion in debt, the company is in a strong financial position during difficult economic times. Microsoft has been taking advantage of this position by making acquisitions and investing in companies like OpenAI. Microsoft's current price, which has fallen over 30% from its high, gives the impression of a fair price. With a 25 trailing PE ratio for a company that has consistently demonstrated high growth, it appears that Gates, influenced by Warren Buffett's investing principles, believes that Microsoft is a wonderful business to buy at a fair price. The Gates Foundation's average buy price is $247.12, which is over 4% higher than the current stock price, indicating that Gates considers Microsoft stock to be a good buy at this time, at least for his foundation. And that's it. Bill Gates' recent investment of the $9 billion in Microsoft stock is a significant move that has caught the attention of investors and analysts alike. It's clear that Gates sees great potential in the tech giant, which is now the largest holding in his foundation's trust. As always, time will tell whether Gates' investment will pay off. But for now, the tech world is keeping a close eye on Microsoft's performance. We hope you learned a lot from this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always updated with our latest videos. See you later!